Today modern science is telling you, everything in the universe, there is no physical matter, it is just a reverberation. A reverberation can either have a positive impact or a negative impact.
Now when a child is born, depending upon the geometric situation of the solar system, people decide that this sound would be best for somebody who's born at this time on this day.
When we name our children, we want to name something pleasant or inspiring. The official name, we want it to be inspiring. The pet name at home, we want it to be pleasant and sweet. This is a natural thing. Why we want it to be inspiring is, when we utter, anybody who utters his or her name should feel something. Because your name has not only impact on you, it has impact on others because they are the people who say the name most of the time, not you. You don't go on chanting your name, it's the other people who say the name. So it must have a good impact on them when they utter the name. There is something called as sound. There is sound? Hello? The existence has sound. Words are created by us. When I say word, when you give a meaning to a sound, it becomes a word. If I say boom, if you give a meaning to that, it becomes a word, isn't it? But boom is just a sound. So sound exists. Today modern science is telling you, everything in the universe, including your body, the planet, the solar system, the galaxies, everything, if you look profoundly enough, there is no physical matter, it is just a reverberation, vibration. Where there is a vibration, there is bound to be a sound. Question is only, is it within your hearing range or not? Some sounds are in your hearing range, rest are not in your hearing range. Otherwise, this whole creation right now is making a humongous amount of sound. You don't hear it because your hearing range is within a certain frequency band. So, every sound that you utter has a reverberation. A reverberation can either have a positive impact or a negative impact. So, in this culture, we looked very profoundly and looked at what kind of sounds you must utter for your child. But today you're calling them cuckoo, bobo, momo. So, cuckoo, bobo, nani, at home it's nice. But the idea of giving profound names is, it is for the sound structure of that name. When you utter that sound, there must be a reverberation which enhances who I am. And also for the people who utter that. All kinds of very… for a foreign tongue, very difficult sounding names, but profound impact. So sound and reverberations have impact.
Now when a child is born, depending upon the geometric situation of the solar system, there is also a way of considering the larger universe, but that is too complex. At least considering the geometric situation in the solar system, people decide that this sound would be best for somebody who's born at this time on this day. This has a certain scientific basis.
Even today, I think I'm giving names for thousands of children every day. Depending upon the time, date and their birth and looking at their picture, we give a certain kind of name which fits that child, somewhere close around that. So this, different people were doing at different times, but everything, there is distortion. About everything there's distortion. Now, before the child is born, they've chosen the name because something else. They want to call him Johnny Walker because they like the drink. So, times are changing, but the existence has not changed. Only the social times are changing. Existentially, nothing has changed. Reverberations are reverberations. What has impact on you has impact on you. Positive impact, negative impact is there in the world. Is it a deciding factor? No. You can have any kind of name and still live well. But we are trying to use every kind of support that we have, why not? Every little support becomes valuable when difficult times come, isn't it? If your name is Shiva, every day we have to utter the name Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Even if we are not thinking of that one, just looking at you, we are saying Shiva. Even our dogs were named like this. Only today, because of the English people, lot of people think in every family I see, it's just crazy. They have all Indian names, but the dogs have always foreign names. This is because this whole having a dog as a pet came from the English people. Because they were feeling lonely away from their homes, they loved their dog, cuckoo, bobo, momo, momo, all that. So we named everything like that because we have to utter it every day. One way or the other, we somehow utter sounds which are beneficial to us.
It is important to a certain extent. If you're in pursuit of liberation, the name that you utter, the sound that you utter becomes important. Because in Indian societies, a lot more care was taken to name the male child rather than the female child, because… not because this is not a sexist bias, because you have to live with that guy. Because he is going to be around till you die. Now, when you're dying, if you want to call your son, you call him Shiva, nice. If he's Sam, what to do? So the parents are concerned, we will be going on, because he himself may not use his own name often, but we will have to utter this name again and again. What works for the geometry of the family? With the girl, they don't know what to name her because they do not still know who she will marry. So usually when the girl got married, they used to change the name at the wedding. You know this? Till about 25 years ago, for most women, they changed the names at the wedding, looking at the husband's name, looking at the characteristics of his whatever celestial geometry, they would change the name to suit. Now, that is considered derogatory. Why should I change my name? Not necessary. Because everything has become exploitative. Because of that, resistance will come for everything. If it is conducted in a proper manner, everybody would accept. When it's not conducted in a fair and proper manner, then it becomes a problem. So always naming the male child was an important process because you have to live with that fellow. He will not… these days they go away, it's okay. But at that time, they would be with you till you die. So it was important that the name that you utter fits into the geometric equation within the family